The Obscura Files, Season 2. Episode 7. The Break in the Chain. Night held to the water. The 2:14 pulse returned. Cold, mechanical, precise. They moved along the docks. Jason, Anna, and the boy from the listening room. The shadow who ran now had a name. Sock, a survivor. A worker pressed into silence. Afraid, but willing to guide. He led them to a small building near the cranes. No signboard, no guards in view. A single door with a dead keypad. Humour in their ears. No registry, no power logs. This place hides under noise. Proceed careful. Jason nodded to Anna. In. Quiet. See? Leave. Sock showed a narrow service hatch behind stacked pallets. They slipped inside. Stale air. Concrete. A low hum through the floor. Stairs down. At the bottom was a single room. Screens in a circle. Metal columns. A scheduler counting seconds to the next 2:14 cycle. Anna scanned the display. No emotion. No memory. Just timing. Jason watched the numbers turn. 2:14 is a system reset. A tempo. Not a message. Not a ghost. They worked fast. Drives copied. Logs secured. Routes, ledgers, access lists, proof of victims, coordinates to other hubs. Sock pointed to a locked drawer. Jason pried it. Cold wallets, a spare card, handwritten notes, enough to open doors elsewhere. The door above slammed. Footsteps, heavy, coming down. Anna glanced at Sock. Stay behind us. Do not run. 2 men entered. Close quarters. No words. The first swung a baton. Anna stepped in, forearm, elbow, knee. The baton clattered. The second rushed Jason. Jason blocked. Drove a shoulder. The server pillar rang like a bell. A fist cut his lip. He answered with a hook. The man folded to one knee. Anna finished the first with a sweep. Jason wrenched the second's arm and pinned him to cold concrete. Silence returned. The scheduler kept ticking. A third sound entered the room. Measured footsteps. Calm. A reinforced side door opened. Kaylin Jen stood within the frame. Clean suit. Quiet eyes. The room seemed to lean away from him. You found the heart, he said. Impressive. Anna raised her weapon. Metal shutters dropped between them. Jen did not flinch. Rooms are parts, he said. Parts can be rebuilt. Timing is the only law that never breaks. A turbine rolled somewhere above. Air shivered in the vents. Jason took one step forward. What broke you into this, Jen? Jen's gaze did not move. Nothing broke. I learned. The shutter sealed. A lift hummed upward. Anna struck the barrier. Solid, no seam to pry. Jason turned back to the console. End it. They connected their device. Anna ran the sequence. The scheduler halted. Screens dimmed one by one. The pulse lost its rhythm. 2:14 stopped being a promise. Sock let out a breath he had been holding for a year. Is it over? For now, Jason said. They moved. Fast. Up the stairs. Out through the hatch. The sky had started to grey. Crane cables drew dark lines across the dawn. At the pier, a plain car waited. The handler stepped out. Suit, tired eyes. A face the public would never know. You did it, he said. You got the evidence. You shut the cycle. Governments can act without a storm. Thank you. Anna handed over a drive. Victim lists, wallet trails, facility notes, start there. Another drive to Sock and contacts. Safe houses, a path to a different life. Humour's voice came in warm for the first time. Upload received. Nodes are falling. Local teams are on the rescues. Jason touched the cut on his lip. Jen escaped. The handler looked at the cranes. He will surface. Men who worship timing always think there is another minute left. He faced them again. When he does, you will hear from me first. Sock watched the water. Do I go home now? You go where you choose, Anna said. Choice is the point. For a long second, the harbour held its breath. Then the city exhaled. No pulse, no signal, no 214. They stood with the morning. Jason closed his eyes. Today, we breathe. Anna looked at the slow light on the water. No chains today. They walked away from the pier. The handler placed the evidence in the car. Engines started somewhere far off. Behind closed shutters, machines went cold. Lists began to move through quiet hands. Doors would open in other places. Not all at once. Enough. A gull crossed the pale sky. The tide turned. The chain was not dead, but it was broken. And the silence, for once, was only silence.